Hey, what's up, everyone? Thanks for joining me for another English practice session. First of all, as you know, I'm just a teenager who is still working on improving my English skills, and I'm doing this to help you all. And today, we'll be tackling some practice tests together. Now, I want to be upfront with you all. I'm still learning, and mistakes are bound to happen along the way. But that's okay, making mistakes is all part of the language learning journey. In fact, I encourage you to point out any errors you notice in the comment section below. That way, we can all learn from them and continue to grow our English skills. Remember, we are in this together. Learning a new language can be challenging and hard, but it's also incredibly rewarding. By supporting and encouraging one another, we can make the process a little bit easier and a whole a lot more fun. Before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to Duolingo for being such an amazing language learning platform. Their gamified approach really makes practicing English feels like a game, which keeps things engaging and enjoyable. Alright, enough to chat, so let's dive into those practice tests. But first, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel and help me if you haven't already. Your support means the world to me and it motivates me to keep creating more content like this for all of you for amazing language learners out there. Let's do this. Everyone, let's see how much English we can learn today. And remember, if you notice any mistakes, be sure to let me know in the comments. We are all in this together and every mistake is an opportunity to learn and grow.
Where did you splash them? Where did you splash them?
The current spelling follows the major reforms of 1918 and the final codification of 1956.
It takes years of intensive study and training to become a medical doctor. It takes years of intensive study and training to become a medical doctor. It takes years of intensive study and training to become a medical doctor.
The controller then tells the input to turn off the power as the water is already boiling.
All of these scenarios increase the demands for modern refrigeration and manufactured ice. All of these scenarios increase the demands for modern refrigeration and manufactured ice. All of these scenarios increase the demands for modern refrigeration and manufactured ice.
A solar calendar shows the Earth's position compared to the Sun. A solar calendar shows the Earth's position compared to the Sun.
Scientists try to explain why things act the way they do and predict what will happen.
The poetry workshops became a matter for criticism and debate. The poetry workshops became a matter for criticism and debate. The poetry workshops became a matter for criticism and debate.
This would change the future and make it easier to produce and sell integrated circuits.
These include cultural, economic, and geographic regions. These include cultural, economic, and geographic regions. These include cultural, economic, and geographic regions.
One was the great success of farmers in breeding cattle and crop plants. One was the great success of farmers in breeding cattle and crop plants. One was the great success of farmers in breeding cattle and crop plants.
Industrial engineering is a branch of engineering which deals with the optimization of complex processes or systems.
This latter view is often called New Public Management by its advocates. This latter view is often called New Public Management by its advocates. This latter view is often called New Public Management by its advocates.
This has resulted in loss of genetic diversity and biodiversity as a whole.
It is true that objects at specific temperatures do radiate visible light. It is true that objects at specific temperatures do radiate visible light.
Hi, I'm doing well, thanks. What can I do for you? That's a tough decision. Have you been looking at jobs in the field that you're interested in? That's true. A doctoral program would give you the opportunity to gain more knowledge and research experience in your field so that you can eventually get a job that you want. It definitely takes a lot of time and commitment, but it can be very rewarding. If you're not sure if an advanced degree is for you, why don't you try working in your field for a few years and then decide whether or not to pursue a doctorate later on?
What are some advantages and disadvantages of online classes?
So there are so many advantages and disadvantages for online classes. I guess there are more advantages than disadvantages. So, such as students can attend classes from anywhere with an internet connection, allowing them to balance work. So, I don't think you have to waste time by going to this class, as you can just stay at home and then do your online work. Um, so you can balance your work time with family and other commitments more easily, I would say. And also, online classes allow you to eliminate like transportation, accommodation, and many other costs associated with attending in-person classes. Also, many online courses allow students to learn at their own pace, reviewing like materials which are needed for you. And also, it can expose them to diverse perspectives and yep. Yeah, and also there are disadvantages of online classes such as lack of face-to-face interaction. You can't meet the teacher face-to-face. It's just like through, yep, through the like, yeah, online. And also reliable internet access. Many people don't have internet, or there are maybe some technical issues, so it can be challenging for students or in some areas. And also online classes require strong self-motivation and time management skills. If you can't manage the time, then I don't think you could do it. So I think it's some kind of a ceremony or some kind of a meeting which has taken place in outside of a building, and also I can see some kind of a hut or a cool spot with a red color. Yeah, there's a red color hut. And also there's a table and so many people have gathered around there. I can see there are four people. Three of them are female and one there's only one guy. Two of the girls. Yep, two of the girls are wearing glasses, and I think they are some reading something aloud. Also, I can see two water bottles, a pink color water bottle and like a black and pink color water bottle. And also I can see some kind of a pencil case on the table, and this girl is wearing some kind of black and white color blouse, and all of these girls have like long hair, and I think it looks like this guy's like waiting for his turn after this girl's reading it aloud. Also, I can see some kind of a newspaper in the girl who is sitting in the middle of this part. Also, I think they have some kind of identity like cards, as I can see some strings like hanging on their necks. Mm. I cannot really see the outside as it looks like it's a very sunny day. So, there is co-op in our school, and you can do it in person during the school year or during summer vacation. So I decided to do co-op because it's actually so good. If you do co-op in summer, you can complete this co-op within 1 month, and also you can get 2 credits. I think it's like more advantageable. I think I think it's important because it's kind of a new challenge for me. While I had like become comfortable during summer, like inside the house doing nothing, I think I should push me out of my comfort zone and allow me to tackle fresh, stimulating challenges. So I decided to, but like I know what are the pros and cons, but I don't think there are cons. So yeah, so I decided to talk with this teacher and like sign up for this summer co-op, and I think it would be good as I can like I've been back to like the new work placement and negotiate an even better an offer for making a final decision. So there are so many important people in our community, or maybe I can talk about in the government, because community is like a whole community with everyone including. Because I would say the prime minister is the leader of the party and also the leader of the government, who are like helping people, and also he's someone who's in like a somewhat higher level, and also helping people by introducing so many rules, and also which the rules which are important for the whole community, and also for to improve the environment and the better environment of the whole community. So there are some like applied by the head of state, I think. Yeah. So they can also so many giving us so many advantages, and also we can contact the I think that we can contact the community or like leaders by addressing if there are any conflicts within the community. So I think they will always support us no matter what. I think they will try their best to decrease if there are any conflicts around the whole community. Also, if you have like an important, like a personal, not a personal, but I think I think the prime minister and also the other leaders are important in the community, as you can speak to them, you can email and like send stuff to them, and maybe request something if you want to request something about something during in the shops, malls, or like any other stuff in you have to conduct in this society. Maybe you don't have the you don't have the personal uh, like you can't make the rules, right? So obviously it should be someone who is in a higher level than you. So I think you can contact them and then ask them for help and advices. I think they would always try to look in you and try to look for the community for the better placement, and unless they're trying to um, increase the environment and also make it clean, and also they're making sure if the environments are clean, and also like all the people are consuming enough food, drinks, and also there are also so many free facilities in this government, who are always trying to help the people with their best, and also without expecting anything in return. So I think, yeah, there are so many important people in the community who are trying to help you no matter what.